and welcome to your November 2019. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You for the beautiful sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hello, hello to all of my new eyes and ears. I appreciate you being here. This is a very profound message for you, Leo. You have definitely dealt with some challenging energy. I want to go ahead and jump right into it. I have pre-shuffled your cards as a time-saving measure. I will pull the last card on camera. If Spirit compels me to do so, I will. That's what I would like to do. But a lot of the times, sometimes as I'm pre-shuffling, it's just too good. So I'll let you guys know. But in your case, I did decide to do that because there's a lot of energy here that I want to let you know from your partner's perspective. I will let you know that there is a profound need for some conversation between you and this person. This person really has a lot to tell you. They want a brand new beginning. They're still very passionate about you, but what I'm feeling is that things have gotten so bad. There's a lot of growing up to do, and I'm not just saying that one or both of you are immature. I'm not talking about the growth that comes along with age. I'm talking about spiritual growth. So right now, I interpret oracle cards to be the message between the both of you, by the way. Sometimes I feel it for two. Sometimes I know this is what they're not telling you. I feel it more so for what they're going through and what you should know. It kind of depends, but this time I feel like this is definitely something for the both of you. There's some profound growth that needs to take place because this is a definite competition, competitive type of relationship, one-upmanship, secrets, things of that nature that needs to come to an end. Um, Someone here wants you to know, Leo, that no matter what mistakes they've made, it's always been about you. I know that that sounds a little weird. Maybe I'm too earthy as a spiritual advisor right now as you're and bringing you this message to be able to break that down. But I know maybe you know because I do see one too. I see Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then I see Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, but the heart of the matter is fire. So I don't know. The bottom and the top indicate the bottom of the deck and the very first card out are twos. They wanted you to know that no matter what mistakes they've made, it's always been about your guys' relationship. And these twos both indicate that there's been some profound choices that have needed to be made between the two of you. Your partner or this person in question acknowledges that this relationship has come crashing down several times and they would like to start anew and however that resonates. Okay, we just went ahead and peeked ahead. So they're planning right now their inner strength. They're not very strong. There may be an energy here of this person kind of just letting things pass. I feel like there's no balance here. I feel like this person is either way too strong or not strong enough. There is no meat in the middle, if that makes sense. That is what I am feeling. And there's been, again, a lot of one-upmanships, backbiting, talking about each other behind each other's back, talking about each other or one another to other people, allowing other people in their opinion to influence or shape the trajectory of this relationship. This has been a dual thing. Person in this particular card that depicted here has two. This is all about balance, duality, the initiation, and there's twos everywhere. Um, this particular guy holds two swords. Okay. This particular guy is holding a ball in his hand, represented by the world, his creation, what he is attempting to create, and he's surrounded around wands, trying to put something into action and go and tap inside of his inner peace, okay, into his inner power and move forward, okay. Sorry about that. And then this two is all about the two of you. Okay, twos are about the duality, about the balance, bringing things back, making decisions, bringing things back to center. So this person wants you to know that it was always about you. Have you felt, Leo, that it wasn't about you, or they made decisions where they kind of isolated you? They don't want you to feel that way. And actually, what they actually want, if we go ahead and peek at the past, is a start brand new. They really want to sit down and have a conversation with you. And things that tower, I feel like, indicates what has been going on in the last 8, 9, 10 months, or since the beginning of the year. Something definitely came crashing down. There is a tower, and it could have been abrupt, or it could have been, a lot of false starts and ends. This also, if that doesn't resonate with you guys, it feels like breaking up every other week, breaking up every other day. We start, we stop, we start, we stop, we stop, we start. That's what I'm feeling here. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of impulse breakups between you two. Okay. Again, when we go back to the heart to heart conversation, somebody really wants to put their swords down. There, we got to go back to the spiritual growth. Again, this isn't the growth that comes about from age. This is growth. You guys need to maybe go to church. You need to pray. However, you get your, obviously you're here, so maybe you need a personal reading. Maybe you need some spiritual counseling from a spiritual level. Again, maybe tarot is not your thing, but if you're here, then you are obviously drawn to it. Um, I find in your energy, Leo, that there's a lot of skepticism. Like, it's very much so like, and this is what I'm feeling here. Like, Leos, you have the ability to say, yeah, you're right, but not put action behind those intentions. And so now the spiritual growth, you're being guided. This card actually depicts the fact that you guys are guided to cross that path. You need spiritual growth in order to get this new love that your person is not telling you that they want, okay? And again, a new passionate beginning. In the heart of the matter, they are still extremely passionate about you, and they want a new beginning over and over again. But this definitely lets me know that there is some holding back going on. Someone would rather nurse that cup with this Queen of Cups, nurse the cup rather than share that liquid that's in the cup. Does that make sense? Yeah, I would rather nurse the cup, go to it, keep it dusted, maintain the cup, rather than to simply share the liquid that's in that cup with my partner. And your partner is punishing you on only a way a Leo can. But they really are holding back how they feel. But the truth is here. So there are some things down at the bottom of the deck that I see in this holding back and what's been going on here. This is a brand new truthful beginning. So the truth is going to come out. You got brand new beginnings. Brand new beginnings. So again, somebody that they could have air. You're connecting with air, fire, and water. Okay. This is worth waiting for. So this goes back to it always coming down to you and them, no matter what. I hear, no matter what, Leo, it's always been about you. No matter who and no matter what, it will always be about us. However, someone's energy is not clear here, because if you can see, there's an energy of releasing the ex. And when I talk about this, I feel like it has a lot to do with finances and career as well. Someone here was spoiled by somebody in the past. Someone here can't let the past go. Not necessarily because they're okay. So I have to say this. This may sound a little stereotypical, but someone here, and this is what they're not telling you. So of course they could be going through this because I am reading for the collective, or this is what they think you're going through. Here again, I feel like it's anybody's game. Sometimes I feel it strongly where I can let you know, but in this case, Leo, I'm feeling like you both have secrets. You both have shit that you need to work out. I'm giving this to you from your partner's perspective. Now, if you want to know what's going on with you in love, then go ahead and go and watch your November 2019 general love energy read to get the energy that surrounds you. You could or could not resonate with that either. But this particular person, the X and both of you guys represent something in one another that you're not getting. But you're still being guided right here to wait for one another. And then whenever I see divine timing is at play or at work in your love life, and I see that spiritual growth, there needs to be some spiritual maturity here. And it seems, again, this is very backbitey. This is allowing other people's opinions in this. This is what I'm seeing. Let's go ahead and get your soul blockage cards here to see. Now, when I was tapping in, the bottom of the deck did reveal the card of balance. But let's go ahead and pull you a message, because I do like to pull these on camera unless otherwise noted. But I will say, this is a person, I mean, there's prevalent fire, failure. Check that out. Thank you, Spirit. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Absolutely. There is ego here. Someone made a mistake. Someone made a mistake. And that's where you guys need to start. I effed up. Effed up in this case is failure. I failured. I failed. I effed up. I failed. Okay? That's that. Bottom of the deck, patience. Absolutely. Absolutely. I accept that everything happens in divine order. I can't even break that down enough. You're being doubly guided right now that you have to demonstrate patience and divine order, and divine timing is at play in your love life. I can't even make that up. And then if we go one more down, this needs to change. I understand, okay, that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Do you understand? Someone is deciding to penalize that person because of their failure instead of working with them, holding back and wanting to maintain that cup rather than share the liquid, that cup of love. They don't want to share the cup of love. They would rather maintain it and keep it to themselves. But yes, it's definitely what's going on. And again, if you really look at the failure card next to the spiritual growth, it's a lot of purples going on here. So look at those colors. They match. Failure. And this is what has been going on. I would say that if this is a marriage, you guys need to go into some type of counseling and really, really commit to making it work. If this is a long-term relationship where there's been some major investments, the right investments, house, car, not jewelry and trips, not superficial crap. I'm talking about credit, homes, property. If you've made those type of investments, then this is what you need to do. This is worth waiting for. So your partner wants you to know, yes, they realize that they failed, but it's always been about you, Leo. And no matter what, they really would like to work on the relationship, but one or both of you have completely shut down the communication. So there's definitely some spiritual maturity that is needed here. And there needs to be a commitment and some patience on both ends, I'm feeling. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with this beautiful spiritual growth card. Release this energy of the X and stop comparing yourself and this Five of Swords energy to one another and what the X did and what Tom, Dick, and Harry did, because you're with each other because you're with each other. So keep people out of your relationship. I hear that as well. It doesn't matter why you married the person. It doesn't matter why you're with the person. That was your decision. And although you probably were in the best state of mind at the time, things changed. So now you need to constantly go back and figure out why. And if you have to ask yourself that and the pros outweigh the cons, then I think you know the answer, okay? Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. By now, your Divine Energy Oracle messages are uploaded on Channel 2, as well as your Astro Snip. The 11/11 specials are booked for this month. Please look out on the community tab, as well as other communications that I sent out for you guys. The actual link will be open. However, it will not open until a week before the 11th. At that point, you can go ahead and book it just to make it fair. I will try to announce it every 7 days prior to the 11th of each month to give everybody an opportunity to book their 11/11 special. Okay, and this is going to be an $11 20-minute personal reading, 3-card reading for $11 every month on the 11th, unless otherwise noted. I'm going to go ahead and leave you here with spiritual growth. I will see you next week when we do it again. Bye, Leo.